Hi there, Sensei Victoria Whitfield here from naturalintuition.com, and this is your special announcement for 2017. Total rebirth. And I am so excited to get to share this with you. It's been a long time coming, and I may get a bit emotional. I've been like off and on processing all this next level energy, and I'm really excited to share with you what exactly that entails. But before we get to the exact details, I want to tell you my story of how this rebirth came to be. And if you've seen the images for it, it's the picture of the caterpillar to the pupae to the butterfly, right? The chrysalis, and then butterflies taking off. And there's been this whole process of unfolding and discovery, and it's just been compounding over time. So if you're familiar with me, hi, I love you, mwah, thank you for all your support. But if this is your first time getting to know me, let me just briefly introduce myself. My name is Sensei Victoria Whitfield. I'm an internationally recognized holistic stress management expert, speaker, and spiritual teacher, specifically specializing in natural intuition and the development of that. So I teach natural intuition so that spiritual, creative people can make better grounded decisions as they go out there and create and serve others, right? Because we need you. We need your creativity. Especially now. Right now it is December 24th of 2017, and you may be watching this months after the fact, and the nowness of this message is just as important. So just to let you know, in case you don't know, I channel. So when I refer to my guides or we, there's more intelligence. There's the superconscious here supporting all of our expansion, including mine. Right? So that being said, total rebirth has come to the dojo, and it's happening imminently, right? And it's been coming through in the energy. So maybe my story is yours, right? Chances are my story is yours, and I'm gonna tell it to you. So over the course of my life, there's been a series of shift moments where one paradigm got completely leveled, like as in blasted, and then a whole new paradigm emerged. These, I would have to say, are moments of rebirth, right, throughout life. One of the first shift moments for me, and by the way, all of them for mine, come through how I respond, how I choose to respond to heartbreak, intense stress, and even at times trials, tribulations, and even trauma. So the first one, it was a heartbreak, a very deep traumatic moment for me. And in the rupture, right, as some would call it, some wise women would call it rupture, there's this open space that I discovered that, okay, I, for some reason, in this experience, have now learned, unfortunately, definitively, that people are scary, and you can't trust anyone, and on top of that, you can't trust yourself, right? I can't trust myself because of what I witnessed happen, right? So that, being broken open. And in the aftermath of that, I chose to respond, thanks to inspiration and the presence of the Holy Spirit. I chose to believe that I'm going to, instead of trusting in people or in myself, I'm going to trust you. at the time that came from my religious upbringing. But above all, it was spirit first, God first, and everybody else, including me, we don't know. We don't know, right? And so this idea of I trust you, right, pointing up to the spirit realm of I trust you, became the foundation of my life. I identified myself at that point as a woman of faith. Like, I decided in that moment that I believe. At first it was in a religious context, according to one philosophy, and then over time that one philosophy then provided my next heartbreak shatter experience, right? So that got leveled again, and then thanks to inspiration in the environment, I chose to respond to that rupture, that breaking point. Instead of I trust you, I built on that. Not instead, it's and. I built on that the next time of I believe in me. So that's when I started receiving more mentorship, healing experiences, teachers, mentors, and coaches, right? Going to workshops and transformational books and all of those wonderful experiences, trips, and attunements. The I believe in me paradigm has taken me personal. I'm talking about me, but I'm also talking about we, so you and I both, right? I believe in me, so I'm anything my mind can conceive and believe I can achieve. I can do this. So there's this shift that continued to ripple and domino out through my life of, you know, starting then the business with all the encouragement around me and believing it, and for those who would come to sessions with me, such as yourself, right? People whose faith was unshaky, right? The substratum of what I believe, what I am made of, is I trust you, right? So they're magnetized to that substratum, magnetized that foundation beneath the foundation, right? And then on top of that, what gives me the authority as anybody, as like a therapist or a healer, to hold sessions was then the next one, the next part of the foundation of I believe in me, right? And affirmations and the crystals and the art and whatever possible to affirm that mindset of I believe in me. And over the last year, and I'm starting to get emotional because this is huge. I thought I believe in me was it. Like, I thought that was confidence, right? Having a sense of, oh, I can do this, right? But go ask any successful solo entrepreneur who things are going very well, right? The whole I believe in me isn't enough. Source looked at me and laughed, and she's like, oh, you think I believe in me is enough? Watch this. Flash. And this concept of community opened dramatically. You know, this time last year, and I'm getting emotional again, I was announcing the national tour to you. Like, oh my God, I'm going on tour for the first time. I'm on the other side of that. And the togetherness, the unity, the community, the connection, the tribe is such a force in and of herself that for the first time, even though I've been going through the motions, right, following spirit, I have a spirit-filled and spirit-led business, right? Who I answer to is that one, right? The substratum, that one guides me. And I refer to them as my guides or source, etc. right? You may have different names and items, etc., but we're on the same page here. And through that experience, instead of it just being, I believe, I trust you, I believe in me, now it's the next level. And this is where the total rebirth comes in. Because we're going into, I believe, in us. Us is in trust. Right? This idea of us and we. Together, we can do so much more. If you look at the structure of what I've been sharing to you, it's been you and I, for the last few years, right? Me and you. Just the two of us. And you believe in you, right? I believe in you. I believe in me. You believe in me. And it's been this sense of just the two of us. But that became a ceiling that Source has now broken open. And this is our next level for total rebirth. We're going from you and I to we and us energy. And whoa, covered in chills. And I'm turning into a goosebump. The guides are saying so loud right now. We need us. We need the us energy immediately. Now more than ever in time, space, history, herstory, right? Recent events, socially around the globe, have created this paradigm of you do you and I'll do me, right? And let's not trust anybody. Let's not come together, right? The dominant viewpoint is let's not come together. And then there's the subculture of no, we got to come together more and more and more, right? Or challenging that of I challenge that viewpoint, like being a protester, etc., has been manifesting. And then people expressing themselves more and more in response to the division, the divisive energy that's been going through. But I can't even say that this is something that's just happening to me, although I'm sharing my story, but we're all in this same stream. Like if I could describe it to you, it's a river. It's this current of energy that's expanding towards healing and community, increasing the tribal us together unity energy. And now more than ever, if you're in some of the circles that I'm in, you're seeing everyone is launching group programs and talking about issues, coming together to hold support groups, right? But over the last few years, leading the tribe here at the dojo and at naturalintuition.com, victoriawhitfield.com, consistently, all of my students have always said, oh, I wish we were able to do more things together. Oh, I love the group. I love my tribe. I feel so safe belonging to a tribe, right? Or, I thought I was alone, but now I know I'm not alone, and everything has changed because of that. Or the manifestations are exponentially bigger and more juicy than ever before because we're all together, believing together, right? And so this is what the total rebirth is. Changing the way that I share. Because I've met hundreds of people now traveling the country on the love tour, and at maximum I'm only really able to at full capacity take care of maybe about 22, do healing energy work. Oh, that's my notes, by the way, keeping me grounded. So only maximum about 22, and now I know hundreds of people who are like, wow, when are you coming back? Right? This I believe in you, Victoria, rather than us. Where's the us? Right? There's got to be a bigger container to sustain more tribal us, we energy. So this is what the shifts have manifested as, and it's going to continue to morph. Like, I'm just announcing this to you now, right? So I'm sharing with you on my journey. I know, like, for the last couple of months I've been like, something's changing. I'm going to tell you. Oh, good, stay tuned. Da, 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 da. I'm in the process of it too. I know some of us are type A personalities are like, when am I going to have all of the itemized list and numbers and cha-cha-cha to, so that I can sit down and review it, etc. And that's coming, yes. And I feel you. I've been going before my guides, constantly saying the exact same thing. When am I going to have all the numbers and all the lists and all the programs and, platforms and dates listed and cha-cha-cha? And my guides are like, stay with us. What matters most is how you feel. Are we aligned? That's the feeling that we're looking for. Are we aligned? If we are aligned, awesome. If we're not, just turn this video off and put it away. You don't even have to continue any further. If anything that I'm saying isn't resonating with you, that's okay. You don't have to subject yourself to something that you're not in alignment with. But if this is speaking to you, if our alignment is strong, you feel the resonance and magnetism, then this is for you. This is our story. We have a story, and our story right now is of total rebirth. Now, the nuts and bolts of that. So tell me already, Victoria, what's changing, right? Because total rebirth involves transformation and shifts. So I want to start by saying that if, as of December 31st, you are already a current client of mine, like you've had your session or you've signed up for your package, or have had one, or come to meditation or workshop or a love tour, if you've come to this, you've had your one-on-one, right, or come to a meditation group before December 31st, you're considered a current client. So what I'm about to say, the larger shifts are going to be for all those incoming. So you would be new if you've never had a one-on-one session with me before, or you've never come to any of my workshops in New Jersey before, right? And one-on-ones could happen in person or online, right? So this is all new and incoming tribe members. So first of all of the things that are coming through have to do with taking a more group, tribal, us, we approach, right? The one-on-one energy, I only have 22 hours a week versus hundreds of people per week who want that healing energy, who want to feel connected to their tribe. That container that I've manifested thus far is just not going to handle all of the people that we're here to really serve. So with that being said, here are the new innovations coming in the new year. For one, we have the video courses, the first of which is the Understanding Energy Online 8-week video course. So that way, yes, it's you and I, but it's not simultaneous, right? So it's asynchronous. So if you want to learn more about being empathic, if you're ready to start a meditative practice and you want to understand energy more, right? That is meant for you. But if that way I can still serve you, we can still connect, you can still begin your healing journey, but at your own pace, right? That way we're not limited by time or space because it's your own pace. What also is coming through is the Visionary Shaman Circle, the group Vortex program, where we're coming together in groups. It's the circle of shamans where multiples of us are coming and our healing journeys are intersecting, our vortexes are intersecting and amplifying each other. Okay? We're going to a co-op model. We are beginning the transition to a co-op model at the dojo rather than just, services and one-on-one, etc. No. This is going to become a community environment, and it's going to start with membership benefits. So there's going to be different levels of membership that get you different benefits, such as unlimited meditation is at a certain level. Enrollment in the Visionary Shaman Circle is another level. Being able to see clients at the dojo. Like if you're an entrepreneur and you don't have a space but you'd like one and you love the dojo, that'll be at a certain level. Also at a certain level is just being able to have peaceful meditative space for yourself. So if you're not going to be seeing clients but you would like reserved space at the dojo, that'll be a different level, right, of membership. And there's other benefits, and I'll share them with you at another time because this video is getting a little bit long. I don't want to take up too much of your time, right? Also, the world tour. So 2016 national, 2017 world. That was the words of my guides last year in 2015 when they first told me that I was going to start touring, and you betcha, we already have 5 stops booked for international. We're going to Venice, we're going to Geneva, Switzerland, we're going to London, we're going to Birmingham, we're going to Toronto, and I think we're also going to Puerto Rico, so that's like 6. Paris is in the works, we'll see. Right? But we're going even bigger. There's going to be more community content. So it's not just going to be me. It's going to be me and. I'm not going to substitute. This is going to be add-on. So this is all in addition to all the yummy goodness that you've been receiving in the love letters. This is going to be all in addition to. So you're not losing anything, right? More practitioners and more awareness of, we can help each other and we can treat each other. I have trained so many students who are brilliant Reiki masters and healers, right? Or who have their own flavor, and we're going to start featuring and sharing more of their stories. More retreats are coming on and off site. I've manifested 3 other venues thus far that will support larger retreats so that we can really start coming together as a big tribe. And then the last one is the second book is coming. So Natural Intuition Now was the first one. The second book of Natural Intuition Now, book 2, is coming through, and we're going to have a book release party. Everyone was like, why didn't you do a book release party in 2016? I'm just following Spirit, and Spirit didn't say anything about a book release party, but here's your book. Let me know how it is. By the way, if you've read it, leave me a review on Amazon. I don't know if anyone liked it. One person, thank you, Mary Beth, gave me a review on Amazon to say how much it shifted her life. But I'm curious to hear what are we getting from this book. I would really like to see that. So thank you in advance if you're going to be one of the ones who step up for that. It would be an incredible holiday gift if you were to give that to me. So with all of that, the shifts around sessions are going to be necessary in order to bring more group energy. One-on-one sessions, singles of those are now going away, right? It's going to be a 4 session pack minimum, because the whole hey, can I get a session? Oh, I can't. Oh, can I move around? With the other hundreds of people that are waiting in line behind you, this whole one-off kind of drop-in thing is not honoring the tribe around you and the needs of the tribe around you. And it's time that we start to bringing more us and we energy. There's going to be a rate shift around 6-month healing journeys, right? Because we're going to start including group work in the 6-month healing journeys at the dojo. So there's going to be a rate shift. There's also going to be rate shifts around certain offerings such as space clearing, Reiki detox sessions, and on-site group meditation, right? Because my singular availability, I don't have as much as I used to, right? Because our tribe is just getting so big. So there's going to be a rate shift there. And then Reiki attunement and certification are exclusively available to those who complete their application process, right? Which includes at minimum a 6-month healing journey at the dojo, completing one at minimum. Every attunement, by the way. So your healing comes first. If you're going to be a healer, your healing journey has got to come first. This is something that I do for myself personally, and I'm fully in alignment with, and any one of my students who come behind me, they are held to that exact same standard, right? So this is out of love and respect for you. So, if this speaks to you, right, if you're curious to know more, if you're feeling your rebirth too, what I'd love for you to do is, there's a button on this page, right, or if there's a URL to the homepage for Total Rebirth at the dojo in 2017, click on that and hit the button to schedule our Share Your Story call. This is your time, because it's time for us to come together, and I want to hear your story of Total Rebirth. It'll just be a half hour, it won't be much of your time, but it's time that we honor that. And I'm really curious to hear what's coming up for you, what you're vibrating with, what activated you in our time together, because this is big. There's really big energy moving through us. I feel it too, right? So be kind to yourself, and I'll see you soon. Sending you big hugs and love. Bye. Talk to you soon. Make sure you get your call.